Have you ever wondered how to manage your finances effectively? Well, the key is understanding the importance of budgeting. You see, budgeting is not just about restricting what you spend, it's about making your money work for you, helping you do more with what you have. Think of budgeting as your financial roadmap. It helps you track where your money is going, allowing you to identify necessary expenses and eliminate unnecessary ones. This way you can prioritize your spending, ensuring that your money goes where it matters most. And let's not forget about those financial goals you've been dreaming of, whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or planning for retirement. A well-structured budget is your ticket to achieving these goals. It gives you a clear picture of your financial health, helping you make informed decisions that can bring you closer to your aspirations. So, whether you're earning a little or a lot, remember this: budgeting is not an option, it's a necessity. It's the foundation of personal finance, and it's your tool for building a secure financial future. Remember, a well-planned budget is your first step towards financial freedom. Now that you understand why budgeting is crucial, let's dive into how you can create a budget tailored to your needs. Creating a personalized budget isn't as daunting as it may seem. It's a three-step process that involves assessing income, categorizing expenses, and setting realistic financial goals. Let's begin with assessing your income. This is the total amount of money you earn in a month. It could be from your salary, a part-time job, or any passive income streams you may have. Understanding your income is the cornerstone of your budget, as it helps you see how much money you have to work with. Next, we categorize expenses. Expenses fall into two main categories: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are those that remain constant every month, like your rent or mortgage payments. Variable expenses, on the other hand, fluctuate from month to month, such as your grocery bills or transportation costs. Breaking down your expenses allows you to see where your money is going and identify areas where you can potentially cut back. Lastly, setting realistic financial goals is a critical part of your budget. Your goals could be anything from saving for a vacation to paying off debt, or building an emergency fund. These goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, often referred to as SMART goals. By setting SMART goals, you're more likely to stay committed and motivated. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to save more money," a SMART goal would be, "I want to save $200 each month for the next year to build an emergency fund." This goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Remember, the key to a successful budget is making it work for you. It should reflect your financial reality and aspirations. It's okay if your budget isn't perfect the first time around. Budgeting is a process that requires regular review and adjustment. With these steps, you can create a budget that reflects your financial reality and goals. There are many tools and strategies out there that can help streamline your budgeting process. Let's delve into a few. One popular method is the envelope system, where you allocate cash for different spending categories in separate envelopes. By physically separating your money, you can see exactly how much you have left to spend in each category, reducing the risk of overspending. Another strategy is zero-based budgeting. This approach requires you to assign every dollar of your income to a specific expense or saving goal, leaving you with a budget balance of zero at the end of the month. It's a great way to ensure every dollar is put to work and helps in avoiding unnecessary expenses. For the tech-savvy among us, there's a plethora of budgeting apps available. These digital tools can automatically track your spending, send reminders for bill payments, and even provide insights into your spending habits. They're a convenient way to keep your budget at your fingertips. The benefits of these tools and strategies are manifold. They can simplify the budgeting process, provide a clearer picture of your financial situation, and ultimately steer you towards your financial goals. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Choose the tools and strategies that work best for you and make budgeting a breeze. Tracking your daily expenses is a key part of staying on top of your budget. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds like a lot of work, but don't fret. Today's technology offers a variety of tools that can help streamline this task. From mobile apps that automatically categorize your spending, to old-fashioned pen and paper, there's a method to suit every lifestyle. So, why is tracking daily expenses so important? Well, it's all about gaining insight into your spending habits. You might be surprised to find out just how much that daily coffee or weekly takeout is costing you in the long run. These little expenses can add up quickly, and before you know it, you're overspending without even realizing it. But with a clear view of where your money is going, you can start to identify potential areas for savings. Perhaps you could make coffee at home or cook more meals instead of ordering out. Maybe you're paying for a gym membership that you hardly use, or a subscription service that you've forgotten about. By monitoring your expenses, these opportunities for savings become glaringly obvious. However, tracking isn't just about identifying where you can cut back, it's also about making sure you're staying within your budgetary limits. If you've set a limit for dining out each month, for example, keeping track of your expenses will ensure you don't exceed that limit. If you find yourself regularly going over your set budget, it might be time to reassess and adjust your budget to better fit your lifestyle. Remember, a budget isn't set in stone. It's a flexible tool designed to help you manage your money effectively. If your spending habits change, or if unexpected expenses arise, don't be afraid to adjust your budget accordingly. After all, the goal of a budget is to help you feel in control of your finances, not restricted by them. So start tracking your expenses today. It doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Just a few minutes each day can make a world of difference in your financial well-being. Being mindful of your spending habits can help you stay within your budget and save money. Sticking to a budget can be challenging, but with the right strategies, it can be done. Let's unravel some proven tactics that can keep you on track. First, set realistic expectations. Your budget is a tool, not a constraint. It should reflect your lifestyle and aspirations. If it's too stringent, it may become a source of frustration rather than a guide to financial freedom. Next, practice discipline. Remember, consistency is key in budgeting. Regularly revisit your budget, keep track of your spending, and adjust where necessary. Avoiding impulse purchases is another effective strategy. Temptations are everywhere, but the key is to differentiate between wants and needs. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Often, waiting a day or two can help you make a more informed decision. Lastly, get creative about cutting costs. This doesn't mean you have to compromise on the quality of life. It's about making smarter choices, like opting for home-cooked meals over dining out, or choosing a bike ride over a gym membership. With these tips, you can stick to your budget and make your financial goals a reality. Life is unpredictable, and financial setbacks can happen. That's why having an emergency fund is so important. It's like a safety net, ready to catch you when life throws a curveball your way, be it an unexpected car repair, a sudden medical bill, or even job loss. These are the moments when an emergency fund can be your financial lifeline. Just as we plan for our monthly expenses, we should also plan for these unforeseen circumstances. This is where contingency planning comes into play. It's about anticipating potential financial setbacks and preparing for them. It's not about being pessimistic, but rather, it's about being financially proactive and ready for whatever comes our way. So how do we do this? Start by setting aside a small amount from your income every month into an emergency fund. Aim to build enough to cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. At the same time, identify potential financial risks and come up with plans on how to mitigate them. This could include having insurance policies or diversifying income sources. Remember, an emergency fund isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. It's your financial cushion, ready to soften the blow of life's unexpected expenses. An emergency fund can provide you with peace of mind and financial stability during uncertain times. Budgeting is a journey, and it's important to celebrate your achievements along the way. Just like milestones in life, marking milestones in your budgeting journey can give you a sense of accomplishment and motivation. This could be anything from saving your first $100 to paying off a credit card debt. Each little victory is a step towards financial freedom. However, it's also crucial to understand that your budget isn't set in stone. Life is fluid, and so should be your budget. As your financial circumstances change, so should your budget. Perhaps you've received a raise at work, or maybe you've welcomed a new member into your family. These life changes might necessitate adjustments to your budget. It's important to review your budget regularly and adjust it based on your current needs and financial situation. This flexibility allows your budget to evolve with you, keeping it relevant and beneficial. So, while it's important to celebrate your milestones, it's equally important to remember that your budget is a living document. It's designed to serve you, not constrain you. Remember, your budget is a living document that can and should be adjusted as your financial situation changes. Now, you might be wondering, does all this really work? Well, let's hear from some people who have successfully implemented these strategies. Meet Stephanie, a senior editor from Personal Finance Insider. She and her husband built a baby fund to offset their one-time baby expenses. By reworking their monthly budget and choosing to live in a more affordable city, they've navigated around the financial challenges of starting a family. Then there's a group of individuals who've made an interesting discovery. Their emotions had been influencing their spending habits. By keeping track of their emotions towards money, they were able to change their spending habits dramatically. They journaled about their money-related interactions and gained insights that helped them progress financially. These are but a handful of people who found financial stability and freedom through budgeting. They've used budgeting as a tool to understand their income, prioritize their expenses, and achieve their financial goals. As you can see, with the right strategies and a little discipline, budgeting can truly transform your financial life.